Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of MTG Arena Run. Weekend, so it's a weekend right now, and I managed to save up the gems I needed for a second sealed run. I figured these are quite interesting. I would much rather do sealed than traditional draft. As much as I like traditional draft, I feel like the payoff is, I don't know, slightly better. It's also a little bit more forgiving unless you draw. Actually, even with bad pools, the pool has to be really bad for it to be not forgiving. But I guess it's worth a shot. So anyway, let's throw our gems. So yeah, 6 wins. Actually, with the gems we have, 5 wins is our goal. But let's see what we got. And our 6 packs, I am looking for. Well, dual lands are always nice. Blood Crypts, great. Sorb's okay. Unfortunately, we don't have a good direction to go with these guys. Class of the Guild pack is nice, at least in terms of I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet. Hellkite is probably something I'm gonna aim for. So the first thing I like to do for this format is look at the mana base. So we gotta mix. At least we have a Gateway Plaza. We're definitely running that. So we got the Rakdos, so we can end the Blood Crypt. Unfortunately, we're spread out on. Oh, we actually have double Rakdos, so we're gonna try to play black-red if possible. It's a question of whether we splash white or splash green. So first, let's look at our. Let's look at our base. So I definitely want the Grotesque Demise. Removal's always good. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. It's kind of slow. It's interesting. I'm more likely to play the Sparmangler, the Carrion Imp, and the Blade Jugglers first. Racketeers is a must. Debtor's Transport, I'll think about it. No to the Shade. Trumpeteer, I'll think about it. What I'm in... Now, wait. What I'm in the lookout for... Well, this is nice, but I want to see how many multicolored creatures I get. Preferably in black-red, but... Okay, so... Doesn't look like it's much, so I don't think I'll be running. Well, actually, let's take a look first. So, got Cult Guild Mage, Rakdos Roustabout. The Rafter Demons are unfortunately the weaker ones. We'll play Carnival Carnage. As much as I like Final Payment for removal, this will all depend on what I have for on the white side. So let's turn this off for now. Let's... Nice thing, we do have a way to turn on Riot. But do I want both of them? Let's just leave one for now. Definitely skewer the critics. Spike Wheel Acrobat. Unfortunately, the 2 toughness is not so great. But I will run the Hellkite and a Rubble Belt Recluse. We only have Scorch Mark, 2 Skewer the Critics, and 2 Grotesque Demise for removal. I did not include the Consigned to the Pit yet. Let's take a look at green. Incubation Druid, and it's not our main plan. Rampaging Rendhorn is okay. Stony Strength is interesting. Actually, interesting combo. Incubation Druid into Stony Strength. So you can make it to 1 tree that produces 3 mana. Let's... we're definitely putting the Rubble Slinger because we can cast that for red. Red Blue's well, Simic is interesting too, but I'm curious. Let's take a look at the blue cards. Okay, not much. 1 drop, 1 2 drop, 1 5 drop. That's good, but that's it. So blue's not looking good. White is looking better. 2 drop. Okay, not this one. 1 removal spell. 3 drop, 3 drop. Not the best for... Well, actually it's decent for aggro. This is the better... But I like this one also. The pose is quite good. Actually, we have a decent number of white blue, but well, Night Arbiter is interesting. We might actually have an alternate plan here. The only thing that's making me a bit cross of this is the mana base. I really want to have as much support as possible. So let's stick with the Rakdos plus Gruul. Okay, I guess I will run the Consign to the Pit. Run the Trumpeteer because you want a lot of early game, especially if you're planning to. Unfortunately, I might need early game might mean this one. I might just rather run the second Spear Spewer. Clamor Shaman, sure, it's actually quite good. So this is just Rakdos. We have playables. Okay, let's see what we can splash in green. Actually, let's see what we can splash here. Okay, if it's just Orzhov, that's Final Payment, Knight of the Last Breath, and even more removal. We do have 2 drops, so that helps, but it kind of messes our mana a bit. Green, what do we have here? Incubation Druid. And Rampaging Renhorn, so that there is something. Likewise, we have... Actually, the Savage Smash and the Frenzied Arings are what I want. And I might actually... Well, Rubble Slinger has reach, so I guess it's okay. I could also just go straight Rakdos, run the Rafter Demons. Because it's just 3 cards short, and I could just run the Rafter... Oh, okay, let's see. I could just run the Rafter Demons and run the Glass of the Guild pack, but how many... 1, 2, 3... No, that just makes it 6. This is not worth a slot of 6. I want to have more than 6. Actually, let's look at all our gold. Okay. We got 2... Okay, this is colorless, so that doesn't benefit. So Azorius only gives us 2. Orzhov gives us plenty if we hit our Afterlife. So that's another potential. We could run an Afterlife deck by cutting some Afterlife Splash Rakdos. Cut some of the weaker ones. So right now I'm actually in the having the question, should I just go for Gruul or should I just... Because Gruul gives me Savage Smash. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me the other fight spell, but it does give me... It does give me a better top end than these guys. It's also... And I could just run these 2 that the land you control can produce. So this one's basic accelerant, even though it hurts my mana a bit. Let's see, what will... Personally, I'm probably just gonna splash for these 2. Yeah, we have a high tree curve, so that it's just that. Then we need to add an early drop. I don't want Goblin Gathering. I really don't want a Rafter Demon, even though it costs 4. I guess I could afford a 4 though. Right now we're tree heavy, but it's okay. I might just run the Thirsting Shade just to be annoying. I could also run Ill-Gotten Inheritance. It's another way to keep taking Spectacle. Yeah, because Rubble Belt's big enough. I might just run a second Rubble Belt, but no, I think that's too expensive. I want to run something cheaper. Rafter Demon 4-2 is okay once in a while. Still thinking about it. We don't even have that many 2 drops, so I guess I'll run the Thirsting Shade. Because the 5 drops that we have in question, the ones that have Spectacle, actually it's just a Blade Juggler, so maybe it's not too important. Let's cut the Thirsting Shade. Fine, I'll run the Rafter Demon. I'm not too happy with it, but let's go for that. So this is our mana base. We got away with just 1 forest, so that's good. The Gateway Plaza might be too slow, especially if we want to run early. So if we have plenty of early plays but only have a Gateway Plaza, I might mulligan. Would I rather just run another basic? If I run another basic, it's probably... Well, it's probably gonna just be a swamp if ever. No, I'll leave it at this. I'm curious to see how things go. Cult Guild Mage, not so great. Yeah. So again, we're running yet another Spectacle deck, but... Actually, this is the second time I'm running Jund. Okay, so I hope Loading Ready Run hasn't trademarked this one, but let's go for this. Let's see what we got. Worst case scenario, at least we had a bit of fun, and I did get a dual land out of the... I got a dual land, which is nice. I got an Absorb, which is really nice. Incubation Druid. Interesting. I guess you can do an Elf Ball deck. Basically, Clan Callers. Well, it doesn't allow you to tap with the Incubation Druid, but there are other ways. So, okay, we got the Guild Mage into a surprise Spire Mangler. The nice thing about this one is this guy can trade for any 4-drop, so that's not bad. I'm definitely keeping this one because it has the 2 colors that are most important for us. And we don't have any straight green. We only have 2 dead cards, if ever. If we have 2 dead cards, if ever we don't draw green. Opponent has the Field Gate plan. We have the Spear Spewer plan. So we now have a 20 turn clock. Definitely gonna run the Cult Guild Mage next turn. We're one land shy of hitting Recluse, but at least we have options. It also kills us, so okay, we got our third color at least. One option we can do is actually just hold this guy back, ping our opponent. At least we have a race in our hands. So we're gonna end the turn here, which is, it also opens us the option of Grotesque Demise. Basically, I'm trying not to run this guy into open mana. I'm thinking of the Fairy Miscreant, so that's a problem card. And it's got Simic. And it's done nothing. So we're going to take this nice and slow. Do note that this is going to be really painful for us too. So let's play another Swamp. Opponent's still showing mana, so let's pass the turn. Yes, this is the cowardly approach, but I am not giving our opponent any ground. I could have made our opponent discard. Okay, so he's got that one. We'll let that resolve. We can Grotesque Demise and... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna Grotesque Demise this now because it's on our turn. I could have just blocked with Spire Mangler, but let's just get it out of the way. I probably should have let him scry first. This might have affected his decisions. But we can now swing with Cult Guild Mage. Our opponent's putting cards in the bottom, so he's probably... Okay, don't give him something to think about. So we haven't drawn into Spectacle yet, but we are pinging our opponent down slowly. Yeah. And I think we didn't draw a second mountain at this time, so it's a good thing we kept mana point. I'm now expecting our opponent to remove the Rubble Belt Recluse. He kind of has to, but the nice thing is he has to spend the mana on his turn to do it. Or he might just play a creature, let's see. We can actually surprise him with a Spire Mangler. Okay, Aeromonculus. Yeah, we can surprise that. He might have to take the... Oh, if he has Summary Judgment, it's still next turn, so... Yeah, let's pass. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, this is so... Okay, do a second mountain. That's it. So let's play this guy. I'm gonna swing first. See what our opponent does. It does put him down to 6, so that might be a problem. Oh, he has to block. Okay, he's gonna block, sure. Does he have a pump spell? Okay, applied Biomancy, so it bounces it. And he target creature get +1/+1. Okay, so it's temporary. Sure, no problem. So unfortunately, it will cost me 5 mana to cast it again. I want to have the Spire Mangler on the ready, so... Sphinx's Insight. Okay, he's gaining 2 life. That means... Well, I'm still trading with the Aeromonculus, so... But that's that. So, form hybrid, so he has the mana to do that. That's okay. He's gonna swing. So, pass. Block. Pass. Okay, ping again. Well, at least I played the Rakdos next turn. I can play the Trumpet here, at least it has Menace. It gives our opponent something to think about. I'm trying to think if there's nope. The only sweeper spell I can think of is in white-black or Resolve. So nothing to fear just yet. And I'm going to offer the Cult Guild Mage. So if he pumps this one to adapt 4, I am willing to trade the Recluse for it. Because I can get him down to... Shieldbringer. So he's gonna tap this down. That's okay. He's probably not gonna swing. Well, I might actually just start taking cards off his hand. Okay, I can just attack the Trumpet here because... Here, I can pump it just fine. So attack the Trumpet here. That... So if he double blocks, I can nuke both of them. So let's set it up that way. It's gonna cost me a bit of mana. At least it clears the board. Kinda couldn't swing with that one though. So he might have to play another Chillbringer to buy time. Road Spiral. Okay, he's trying to draw his way out of this. Yeah, probably should just put the land. This one's different from Explore. Okay, this one's different from Explore in the way that you don't have to worry about complicated. Oh, do I have enough land plays or not? So 10 out of 10, not bad. I think we did get our first blood win, so we're kind of good there. Let's see if we can get at least 5 more, but yeah, we need at least 5 more. I would love at least 6. Well, 7 is the pipe dream. Everyone wants 7 wins. But Spear Thrower on the early play, that's quite great. We didn't even draw anything for Skewer, so I will play this one, though Though we are short on playables, but I'm willing to play it now. Because Cult Guild Mage, at the least, it buys us time. Also, the nice thing is I can do this on ins. It's not limited like the other one. There's the Spirit Thrower. So this one's instant. So I'm going to play the Guild Mage first. And I'm going to run Spirit Thrower into Scorch March support. Opponent's going to try to kill the Guild Mage if he can. Oh no, it's playing Orzhov. Hey, Pitiless Pontiff. Scorch that. I'm not going to run the Skewer because I think it's more valuable as a removal spell, especially since we can turn on Spectacle almost anytime. So what I'm looking for now, I think I'm the only one that gets to see this. Basically, it reminds you, oh yeah, you have something you can play. I sure hope it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it does not show up on our opponent's board. That'll be really annoying. No, that said, if our opponent plays something, Grotesque Demise, okay, he kind of has to do that. I guess that's true, but we have a 2-point lead. So I'm gonna play this Reach. I'm not gonna Skewer because, you know, even if it's sorcery speed, so I won't be able to do it on our opponent's turn. But again, I would rather Skewer something a creature our opponent has rather than. Okay, we're discarding the Arix. Shame we have to discard that, but okay, it's a shame we don't have the Savage Smash. I have to go for it though. So the problem is decks like Orzhov and Azorius have high toughness. Okay, so our opponent is not gonna go for it. We're gonna take a bit of life here. Yeah, no choice. I have to leave this one alive. I would rather kill something important on our opponent's side of the board. Our opponent could not have all 4 toughness creatures. What did the Scorch Mark? Oh. Okay, Scorch Mark is target creature control, so we're gonna take 4 damage here. Yeah, it's okay. Resolve. Really could use the Savage Smash. In fact, we can Savage Smash, Skewer. Yeah, we just need the green mana. So, pass, take the hit. We're still gonna ping them, even if it hurts us, because... Okay. Actually, we have an option here, so... Ping first. Lower the critic. Yeah, Hazada Officer really didn't have anything nice to say in the New York Times. Oh no! Is he still gonna survive? I'm trying to think what's the pump spell. Well, at least I did this now, so I know that 1-2 at Vigilance, so he takes 3. I'm still gonna just play the Blade Juggler out. Okay, got the Gateway Plaza we can't play, but it does give us an option to remove it later. So I'm gonna swing with this guy. He's gonna just take it though. But now we're in a world of hurt because we now have facing off against a 4-4 and a 3-4. We still can't Savage Smash next turn. I cannot take 7. I definitely cannot take 9. So I have to block. So Spear Spewer is now in blocking duty. Thankfully we can... Okay. So I'm gonna wait it out a bit. Yeah, I have to hold these guys back, unfortunately. I might be willing to throw this under the bus because I need at least 1 creature to Savage Smash. There's no way around it. Okay, so let's... Oh, it's a... Oh, okay, it's playing the wrong one. Let's get rid of the Bell Haunt. let's block first. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do this back. That's no point at this point. We cannot consign to the pit, but we can savage smash the Zada officer. Now if he has another... Now I'm going to attack once because this might be the very last attack I can do. If he has a haste creature, I'm dead, but practically speaking, I'm quite a bit of trouble. So I'm gonna go down to 2. Scorch Mark is any target, right? Target creature, so skewer the critics. Oh, he consigns to the pit for the win. Well, that's fair. It's a good thing I swung anyway. So, first defeat. Yeah, we stalled out on mana. I guess the Jund is a problem. Unfortunately, I do need the extra removal. I am not willing to play... Would I rather have the Orzhov cards instead? Maybe not. Would I rather have Ill-Gotten Inheritance, because it buys me a lot of time. We're at 15 and 8. If I take the Inheritance, I have to drop an... I have to drop a non-creature. And they're all quite good. Consign to the Pit's the weakest one. I still need it, so let's leave it at that. Yeah, 15 and 8, I really need to have... Actually, in previous times, the correct answer was to play 22 lands because you're probably going to run into a deck that... Or rather, the decks are usually not that aggressive. And then what happened was we had this set called Gate Crash where the correct colors to play were Boros and Blue and maybe a combination thereof because everyone was aggressive. So... This is not a very good keep, but we do have both our colors. I'm gonna risk it. This, watch me say my famous last words. Okay, at least we drew our 4th land. So we can ping a 1 toughness creature. Let's play Guildgate after Guildgate. We definitely will have Rafter Demon. Sylvan Brush Strider, so no point in doing that. I might as well just wait to resolve the lightning type effect. Let's play the Gateway Plaza. So again, this is probably one of the worst hands to keep. I might have to just play Rafter Demon without as is. I'm willing to trade it. I don't need the spectacle effect here. It just needed a body. Opponent's stalled. So let's take advantage of that. I have to play the Rafter Demon, no choice. I want to see if our opponent... We can't... Well, we could Savage Smash the Brush Strider if we have to. Yeah, I'll accept the trade because I have Racketeers next turn. And our opponent has clearly demonstrated he's stuck. Well, he does have an instant effect. Yep, worst one I could expect, but I don't have an out for that. Should I have not chosen not to trade? Maybe. I could smash it, but no, I'll just take the damage for now. He's gonna just attack with this because any creature he puts down can't... Oh, he could remove. Okay, he's got removal. You know, at this point... So I'm gonna be taking a bunch of damage. Hoping for another creature. Okay, Spear Spewer, not quite. So Am I gonna play that? Let's see what he has, although just for curiosity's sake. So he's discarded the double green, he's discarded the red, and now he hits the double green, so he might be kicking himself for that. So the fact that he discarded double greens suggests that he's main black-red. Oh, he got them back. Okay. So we tap. So because he's demonstrating as the sign and he doesn't have white, I'm going to leave that. So I'm gonna keep taking 2 damage at a time. I need to. So unless I draw a forest, I can't pump and smash at the same time. Spawn is red mana. Engage Enrage Ceratok. That's worthy of smashing, I suppose. That's trample too, but I can't. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? If I draw a green source, well, I drew a creature, so that counts. So let's smash. And I have to play the Rebel Slinger. I'm willing to trade it with the Noxious Medium. There's no way around it. Our opponent's probably going to try to play as many creatures as possible. Fangirl Mage. So he can't activate it. Is he going to swing? Play the Brush Rider. He gains some life. I need a way to get rid of this. That's not a way to get rid of it. +3, +0. Yeah, let's pass. It's most likely gonna activate the can't block, so this one goes out of the way. I'll take hits from this one. Might be time to throw. Oh, wait, he's tapping green. Okay, he's casting one of his creatures first before he goes off to. Oh, wait, he's going for the land ability. Okay. Let's see how he sets up blocks. Okay. So I'm gonna take the 4 for now. I'm gonna trade off the Death Touch. Get that out of the way. So that's another green source. I don't have the mana for that. Oh well. Oh, I could have played the land. Oops. Let's leave it at that. I didn't think I have something. Yeah, I wasn't counting. I actually thought this was activated 5. That was my mistake. Let's see. Oh, it's got something big. Promise, I'm literally just dumping these. I'm gonna be throwing these Spear Spewers away. I am gonna block. I am gonna ping for 1. Call me crazy, but If I draw a green source and he literally has not, well, doesn't matter. It's still a ton of mana. I need to draw into something I want to. Well, trample's nice here. I only. Okay, so yeah, I should. Yep, that was his plan. So I really need a creature at this point, and I didn't get it. Well, oh well. To think our opponent stalled, well, we kind of stalled too. I actually forgot about this guy. Oh, he even had the Electro Dominance, and he's got this. That's nice. Oh well. Wait. We do have the card that allows us to get 2 cards back, I think. So far, we have not been able to jund anyone out. Nope, we don't have that. Okay, I'm gonna give the Ill-Gotten Inheritance a chance. I do need to smash out. The removal is important. What are the... I'm thinking of dropping Carnival Carnage. It's probably the weak... That one didn't do much. It just made our opponent discard 2 cards. Well, granted, if he didn't have a way to draw the cards back, that would have been nice, but... couldn't be helped. I guess the problem was we were missing our Better Spectacle payoffs. We were even missing Riot payoffs. And our opponent had plenty of early removal. That one also hurt us a bit. So basically against black, magic number is 4 power. Against white, magic number is less than 4 power. So okay, we have a turn 3 plan, and we go first, so I will definitely swamp into Plaza. Having the colors is important. Emrakul takes a mulligan. I never thought I would be saying that one day. Okay, nope, he doesn't play colorless. He's playing white. He's such a traitor. No, just kidding. For those who don't know the storyline, Emrakul is one of the 3 what they call Eldrazi titles. Basically creatures from what we call cosmic horror or Lovecraftian horror, big horror. So I can wait on either of these. So I'm gonna pass. Because I'm suspecting our opponent might play something even bigger. So I'm just gonna keep taking damage from the Twilight Panther. There's our grotesque target, and you're not attacking next. Wait, is it attack or block? Oh, it's just attack, so not a problem. Nothing C, moving along. So Frenzied Arings. Let's go with the haste, although it's hard to say because our opponent is both white-black. Oh wait! Shoot. That was a mistake. I should have just gone for the 1/1 counter. Now, it'll be smart if it turned out he had to bring to trial, but let's see. So no blocks. We can just keep taking one at a time. I'm eventually gonna have to skewer this guy. Oh, we can Scorch Market instead. Interesting thing, he can block with both. Oh, he didn't block. Okay. So I'm gonna just play our big Rubble Belt Recluse. Next turn we will be able to pump. Yeah, that was a mistake. Opponent is not playing any... Well, I'm expecting that to change sometime soon. I will just have to take the 3 damage here. I'm just gonna swing with these guys. Oh, he's holding back. Okay, so I guess we have our Scorchmark target. Deals 2 damage. He can sacrifice to make it indestructible. Let's see if we can make him sacrifice that too. Because he can only sacrifice this once. He's thinking about it. Is the doggy gonna save the kitty? Doggy's gonna try to save the kitty. Yeah, it's a waste of spells, but you get it for life. No, he might. Okay. Oh yeah, bring to trials a sorcery. So my concern would have been the grotesque demise. He was playing Oligarch. So he's gonna take that. He's gonna just block this one off. I don't think I have the removal. Yeah, thankfully bring to trials a sorcery, so yeah, you probably should block that. I have to pump because that's literally all I got. Now let's see if he has any rules. Blade Brand. Target creature gets Death Touch. Yep. He has to... Well, thankfully we have a big life cushion. We have a decent life cushion. And we beat Emrakul! Well... I don't know why I'm excited for that. It's just kind of funny. So... yeah, sure. It is a good one drop. So 2 wins. Could use some more. So I'm gonna take a break after this match. Let's hope it's not. I don't want to say let's hope it's not that long. So we have a plan. Scorch Mark. If we have to, Rubble Slinger. This one might take a while, but we're definitely going first. Would I have felt better if I played a second forest? Maybe not, because I really only needed. Oh, okay. I'm doing this now because there is a 2 mana and there is a 2 mana aura with flash, so that one scares me. Basically, just get it out of the way you can. Then, ooh, Hero Precinct. This card's actually quite good. I've seen it played in the constructed queues. With the right deck, you can get a lot of incidental tokens. Well, unfortunately, you have to name human if you're playing Radiant Destiny, so no soldier strategies and whatnot. Let's walk into the combat trick. Don't have much of a choice. Okay, there's the summary. Well, we got rid of the summary judgment. That's the good news. So I'm probably gonna play these guys first, and our opponent's gonna start taking us down. So we're gonna play the Recluse first because at least it forces our opponent to have a way to remove it. Then we'll play the Racketeers next. Actually, we could just play oh, got their green source. So let's attack first. It will help. It will inform us about what our play should be. If he takes the hit, I might just play the Orzhov Racketeers. Okay, let's play the Orzhov Racketeers first. Basically, least important to more important. Now, our opponent might have Grotesque Deformity to answer this for good. That was the problem last game. This one... Any number of target players each lose 2 life, but you have to sacrifice 2 other creatures. So that might be a problem. Let's swing. So he's gonna block this one for certain. Value or not. I don't think he can afford to discard a card. No, it's actually... Is he gonna pitch them all? Wait, he might have Blade Brand. That one that... I would have liked a copy of that, but oh well. So, since... There's the Blade Brand. So at least we clear his board. Get our tokens. Let's play the Blade Juggler. Expensive as it is, but... So next turn, go. Let's see what our opponent's got. Grasping Troll. So we might be in a bit of trouble. The Bring to Trial is probably going to kill us, but let's see. I could wait one more turn. It basically allows me to... Okay, against my better judgment, I'm gonna wait one more turn. I'll just throw one token in front. Thankfully, these spirits are back. Let's see if our opponent... Okay, another Grasping Cross here. In a world of hurt. Counter. End the turn because we can activate this at any time. So the idea is I want to ping these guys. Actually, I might have enough mana to ping both. Now here comes the Bring to Trial. Consign to the pit. So I might as well target this. So not great. We're probably gonna lose this match at this point. But oh well. At least we get to have the option to... Yeah, he's gonna attack with both. We're gonna lose next turn. He didn't even attack with the other one. Well... But I do have to block it, so that's a given. Yeah, I figured he had the removal, but I had no way around it. I'm just gonna hit for 4. Oh well, that's the end of this game at least, but... There we go, at least we had a decent run. So, nope. So we got 2 wins, but not so much out of it, but oh well, that's the end of this run. Well, let's see what we won, but anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to open. Oh yeah, I won that earlier. So that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications. Do you think I could have easily built the white blue black deck instead? That would have been an interesting option. I didn't have as many of the good payoff creatures. I guess you can say that that was the one time where I didn't get what I need, but what do you think? Could I have done a different color combination given the cards that I had? Okay, nice. I go Dovin. And let's see, do I get Kaya or Domri? So, well, here we go. Thank you very much for watching, and that was a decent run, I guess. Well, anyway, thank you very much. Hope to see you guys again next time.